And thank everyone for joining us tonight and everyone that's going to watch the replay. This is something that's going to be on everyone's minds. Around this time, we start setting some goals, and a lot of times those goals have to do with weight management. And one of the things that we absolutely love about this amazing company that we represent is that they have so many product lines. So, in general, individuals get started with their essential oils, their essential oil kit that has something in their body that will help them from head to toe. But then it also has our amazing Ninja Red, which we'll talk about, which is a nutritional supplement. And then it has our toxic free cleaning line. And from there, you can just expand into the other ones. So I have been using this amazing product line, our weight management product line, pretty much since it's came out. It's part of what I use as far as snacks and to maintain a healthy weight. And I have so excited to have some other co-teachers with me tonight that's going to share some additional information as well as their experience and their health and wellness journey. And if they've used the weight management products, what they love about them as well. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Ryan, and she's going to introduce herself and do a little bit of intro for us on just the line in general.
All right, so thank you. Um, Before we dive into all the details and the meat of the discussion, just a little bit about myself. My name is Ryan. I am a wife and mom of two wonderful boys. And like some, but maybe not most people, I started focusing on my health at a very young age. I was very conscientious about what I ate. My mom always provided fruits and veggies for my siblings and I, and made sure that we took our vitamins, from garlic capsules to like cod liver oil capsules, vitamin C, and so on. And this for me played a huge role later in life when I ended up enduring I had to have three emergency abdominal surgeries, and my body was just thrown into having to battle with hormone, energy, and nutrient imbalances. And fortunately, my body was healthy enough to handle surgeries. But what I then needed was just nutrient rich products that would just help to balance out my body systems. And that's really what Young Living products have done for me. I needed clean, natural options that just worked. And that's what I have now. So I did have to do a little bit of educating about what I needed. But once I found my rhythm with everything, they really have been simple to learn how to add them into just my lifestyle in general and how to get the most out of what I have. So it's just a little bit about me. I think that's into the first slide there. There's so many products out just in Cyberland, in the stores, online, everywhere. And especially when it comes to wellness, weight management, so forth. And sometimes it's hard to know just really which ones will really provide what we need individually. And because there's so many, we're often skeptical even about if any are going to work at all. And the slick system that we're going to talk about today, it includes items that are really easy to add right into our lifestyle seamlessly, so that using them, it doesn't have to be overwhelming or a burden. It's an easy process, and we'll be getting the most benefits from them. So let's talk about the quality. Um, as I mentioned, I personally wanted clean, natural options. So why does that even matter? The short of it is this: when it comes to when we're making changes and adjustments for our body systems, why would we want to add harmful, toxic filled products when our goal is to better ourselves? So we wouldn't then be gaining the best results for our bodies. And it really wouldn't make much sense to do the research, spend the time, spend the money, only to use products that cause more harm than good for our bodies. So quality plays a huge role in our results. And Young Living offers a seed to seal promise that ensures that we're getting non-toxic natural products for our bodies from the start of the farming the plants to the usage all the way up to the final sale of the product. So I can definitely attest to the fact that Young Living only provides the best products for their customers. And let's face it, when we're talking about fitness goals, wellness goals, resolutions, routines, all of this is relative. It really doesn't mean much if we don't have the right mindset. So every decision, every change begins with a choice. And it's so important to choose lifestyle changes for our bodies so that we're prepared when our lives take twists and turns, that we know what's going to happen, and we need to make the adjustments that are needed. And so we want to make sure that we have the tools that we need in our arsenal so that no matter what, we can keep supporting ourselves for the better. And the Sleek system allows us to do that. We're going to take a little bit closer look at some of the tools in that system that are included, that once we make that choice to make the healthy lifestyle changes, will support us and make our journey so much easier.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much for sharing with us today. With that, we are going to stop the presentation for a little bit because, again, we always want to share a little bit about our story, how we got here, and why it's so important. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Rachel to share her story with you, and then we'll get back into some product information.
Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited to be here. I'm a little nervous. I have my Valor on to give me my courage that I need today. I'm going to start off by telling you about my story. And I spent the day trying to narrow it down. So I narrowed it down to health and wellness. So I'm going to talk about my journey to health and wellness. And I call it a journey because that's what it is. On my journey, I've learned that it's not lose weight for me to get healthy. It's get healthy so that I can lose weight. I've always struggled with my weight. I've never been a thin girl. I remember being a size 12 in the 7th grade. So, but I didn't have many health problems outside of some female problems in my 20s and 30s and 40s. But then in 2011, a few months before I turned 40, I was pregnant with triplets. And that just turned my life around, upside down, so to speak. I continued working full time, and it was just highly, highly, highly stressful. And all the stuff that I was doing in my 20s and 30s and 40s, I stopped. I stopped exercising. I stopped supplementing. I stopped eating right. And it resulted in me having blood pressure problems, sleep problems, anxiety problems, and my weight was out of control. So at one point I just stopped and said, what did I do? And I need to get back on track. And so I started researching, how to get back on track, talking to people. And I was at a party. I took my daughters to a party, and Anthony and Dana were there. And Dana walked in with her bottle of Ninja Red. And my husband, he's like, "You bringing a bottle of wine out in the open like that?" And so Dana continued on to explain to us about her journey, what was in the bottle. And I listened. I was very, very quiet, but I listened. And I wanted it. I wanted that Ninja Red because I had taken a supplement before that I really loved. And this sounded even better because it had the therapeutic essential oils in it. So that's what brought me to Young Living. So I finally, after a long time, I got with Dana, and that's what my ER reward was on, the Ninja Red, my monthly order. So as I was researching for today, I was looking at Sleek, and one thing it mentioned, and that is major to me, I found that there are, along with the Sleek program, there are 4 steps to success. And the first step I found to be major for me, and that is commit to your weight management program. And in it, it mentioned a consistent routine. So for me with Young Living, my consistency has been the Ninja Red. I've consumed that every day. I'm not out of it. That's my consistency. And I feel better. I'm finding that I have a coffee intolerance, And Ninja Red replaces that very nicely and helps me to get through my days with a lot of energy. I also found that incorporating exercise back into my life and supplements, many of which I use from Young Living. And then, of course, nothing replaces healthy eating. So these things need to be a consistent part of my routine in order for me to get healthy, to lose weight. Um, on my journey this spring, I decided that I was going to try Sleek. And so I ordered the Sleek kit and I was excited and I got it. And some of the products that I really enjoyed, the first one I'll discuss, and I have it here, and that's the Sleek Essence. And so the Sleek Essence has the Sleek Essence. It has grapefruit, tangerine, lemon, spearmint, and octa tea. I believe I'm pronouncing that correct, to help control hunger. So how I use this is part of my health journey is intermittent fasting. So in the morning when I wake up, I put a few drops in my water, and that helps me to get through my fasting window to my eating window. So that's how I personally use Sleek Essence. The next product that I found useful for me was the Sleek Citrus Slim. And that is these 2 packs right here. And the first pack you take early in the morning, and the second pack you take before 3 o'clock. And I found that those supported me with my weight loss program. And then the next one that I really enjoyed, that was really, 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 really tasty, and that is the Sleek bars. I bit into that and I said, this is absolutely delicious. So although I try to keep my carbs down, including my healthy carbs, because that's what I feel like right now on my journey that I need to do. I consume these on the days that I do strength training. I consume them as a snack. I love the fact that they have the chia seeds in them, the wolfberries, the cherries, lots of wonderful nutrients in them. And so that's my journey so far for weight loss using Sleek products.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing us. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. So I will be the one to round us out tonight. And I am Tashina Gonzalez for those that do not know me and are watching the replay. And I've been on this particular part of my health and wellness journey. Now we're coming up on 6 years. So the way I grew up, I would be back and forth when it came to being healthy. We didn't have a lot of like junk food in our house, so that was super positive. We didn't really drink any pop. I didn't really have any cavities till I was an adult, but I wasn't like super, super crunchy. I did come to a point in my life when I was like around 19 or so, and I did find like a little bit of herbal supplements and vitamins, and I kind of was a vitamin junkie when I was good about it, but sometimes I would get off of my regimen. And I had certain things that I dealt with when I was younger, like allergies and eczema and a weak immune system, which people just told me was normal. And I just dealt with that. And beyond that, I was pretty healthy. I had a pretty healthy weight. You know, I never was too terrible. But then I hit 2012. And I started to have a series of things happen one after the other. And so I was in a super stressful job, started to have high blood pressure. And so that was my first medication. And then 6 months later, or in that time period, I also had gut issues. So the summer of 2012, I was in and out of the hospital. And it ended up that I had developed another allergy. So that required another medication. And then a little bit after that, I was started to have hormone issues, and that required them messing with some more medication. and I ended up being excessively bleeding for 2 years. It ended up being fibroids. And then I was also, while I was going through all of that, I was in 2 accidents in a span of 6 months. So then I had body pain. I had to be in physical therapy. And then, of course, with all this stuff happening at once, I was starting to have mood issues. I was getting sadness, bouts of depression, things of that nature. So I got to October 2014, and I started talking to everyone around me and feeling relatively young, still in my 30s. I was talking to everyone else that was in their early and mid 30s, and all of them had hormone issues, and some of them already had their body parts taken out, and all of them were exhausted. And I was like, why is everyone at this age feel like we're 50? Like, this doesn't make any sense. And I decided in my head, there has to be a better way. I'm like, you know what? Jehovah God put these parts in our body for a reason. I think they're supposed to stay there. I'm going to try to keep mine. So what can I do? And I started to try to Google my way to good health. And I found a couple things, but honestly, the process was super, super slow. And at the same time, a couple of friends, acquaintances more or less, were posting on Facebook, I'm diffusing a lavender and it smells amazing. And I was like, whatever, they trying to sell me something. And I just ignored their post for a while. I did try a couple of essential oils, one actually for like my stomach with the hormone issues, rubbed that on, and the essential oils that I bought from Amazon didn't work. So I just thought essential oils didn't really work. So I went to a home party in 2015 because one of the things I needed to work on was associating more with other people. And I went there with the intention of not buying essential oils because essential oils didn't work. I tried like 10 different ones from Amazon, 5 different brands. None of them did anything. The lavender was like water. The one that I had for my stomach didn't do anything. But at the time I was spending like $200 on Amazon or Vitamin World or Vitamin Shop, just looking for it and drinking the most disgusting tinctures of pure Dong Quai or just whatever, just trying whatever I could to get my health together. Panaway was placed on my body. My life was radically changed. And I was like, these oils are different and the world needs to know. I was like, my sister, my stepmom, they're a little bit more crunchy than me. They kind of do those oils and that stuff. So I know they're going to do it with me. So I'm going to set my home party. Even though I couldn't afford my kit that night, I didn't have $200 extra in my bank account that night. I set my home party to share because I really felt there was a difference and the world needed to know. 2 weeks later, I got Ninja Red, and that helped with the iron deficiency, along with changing my diet at the time. And if you haven't heard my Ninja Red story, we have it on our Ninja Red video that we did about 8 months ago, where I show my actual blood work and how it was affected by Ninja Red. I truly believe that it makes everything more bioavailable and gives you energy. And then 2 weeks later, I started using the emotional oils, and they greatly helped me with what I was going through. One of the things that had happened in that period too is I became obese, clinically obese. And so one of the major things that I was working on was my weight management. And so I was in a boot camp. That was the first thing that I did in October. I went to a boot camp and I started, just like Rachel was saying, I started eating better. I started, all those things that had fell off. I started eating better. I started exercising. I did this boot camp, lost 20 pounds in 6 weeks. So I was no longer clinically obese, but I still needed some to work on my weight management. And I also just needed better nutrients for my body. And so I regularly consume the Sleek products, and they make a huge difference. When I am on Sleek CitraSlim and taking the shakes, like as a snack, at least once a day, people will walk up to me and say, have you lost weight? Have you lost weight? And I have not gotten on the scale, but Sleek is clinically proven to burn fat. And so you will start to take the products and you will see yourself getting lean. And there's plenty of pictures online and testimonies to that effect. And the products are just great, and they give me energy as well. I can't have the bars because they have tree nuts in them, but I do use the rest of the products. I love the Sleek CitraSlim. I must have my Ninja Red, and I love the Sleek Essence. And with that, I'm going to go back to sharing the slide, and we'll talk about the last few products and then how anyone else can go ahead and get started. So the Sleek Shake is a vegan-friendly meal replacement shake that is formulated with Sleek Essence. It has no artificial flavors, preservatives, or GMOs, of course. It has amazing organic ingredients like stevia, coconut palm sugar, which technically I'm mildly allergic to coconut, but it does not bother me in this. Wolfberries, strawberries, pea protein, quinoa, wolfberry, pumpkin seed protein, and alfalfa grass juice. It also has a fruit and vegetable blend that provides essential vitamins and minerals that many meal replacement options don't offer. So I very frequently will just have this as my first meal in the day or as a meal later in the day. When I travel, I always take like 6 of these with me because I don't know if I'm going to have my meals at the right time. I have had to travel twice for work, and I went to just to the beach, and I was shocked and surprised that when I went there, we no longer had, under this new normal that we no longer had hot breakfast. And I was like, I'm so glad that I got my Sleek shakes, because I go down there and all they had was cereal and yogurt and fruit. And I am mildly allergic to dairy, so I can't have cereal with milk and I can't have the yogurt. All I could have was an orange, but then I had my Sleek shake to get me through. So I love, love, love my Sleek shake. You can mix it with coconut milk, coconut water. I just usually mix it with water. You can, as you can see in the picture, make a nice smoothie, add some greens in there, add some berries in there, and make it a lot more filling for you. Sleek tea. Oh, and I do have my Sleek shake here. I got some more Sleek coming on the way. I'm almost out of all of it. Sleek tea. So Sleek tea is made from jade oolong tea. It's an Ecuadorian cacao powder and sacred frankincense. So it's a very exotic tea. It's a black tea, so it does have a little bit of caffeine to give you some energy. Again, it is going to help you with your weight loss goals. And I do like to drink, I drink tea all day long. So having this on hand it'll be one of the first teas that I drink in the morning. And then the next one we have is our Sleek gum. Not the best flavor. I will say that for sure. It isn't the best flavor, but ancient travelers throughout the Middle East use raw frankincense resin for its nutritional content and ability to help control hunger. So Sleek gum offers us those same benefits in a modern day form. So this has been a true lifesaver for me when I would have to go to plants and I would do plant walks for more than 8 hours. And again, I could not choose when I was going to eat. So I would have this in my pocket wherever I was going. And this would make sure, because I tend to actually start to get a little bit dizzy. I get hangry. I need to eat every 3 to 4 hours. And so this would help me not drop into those moods. So that is the Sleek product line for anyone that wants to. And I do want to mention too, it is a weight management system. I know individuals who are at a healthy weight that take the Sleek Citrus Slim because of the vitamins and minerals that it has in it. And I've seen it actually come up on a scan for individuals that are underweight, because actually using something like the Sleek Essence and sometimes the Sleek Shake or even the Sleek Citrus Slim, if that comes up on your scan and you feel like you're underweight, you're like, why would this come up? It's actually going to help with satiation and make you feel full. So it's coming up because you're probably hungry more than you should be, and or you don't have the nutrients that you need. So just for clarity, it is a weight management system, not just necessarily weight loss. And then we always want to make sure that you get the best deal. No one wants to pay full price when you can get the same thing at the discount. So Young Living has several options to help you get started and get the best deal. So if you're already part of the Young Living family, there's going to be several kits that you can get that we'll go through individually. But if you're not part of the Young Living family, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get your basic kit. So what you see here is the basic kit with different sleep kits. So your basic kit is going to be Stress Away, which is going to be super amazing for your emotional health. Aromatherapy, essential oils, using them aromatically is the best way to affect your emotions because it hits your limbic system, which is the seat of your emotions. Stress Away has been a lifesaver for me when I had stressful work days, without a doubt. You're going to get an introduction to that toxic-free home care line with our Thieves sanitizer, which is so amazing and does kill 99% of all germs. You're going to get that Ninja Red that we've been raving about that everybody needs to be on. So Again, you get that basic kit, and your first option is you can add on the Sleek Maintain kit. So that's going to get you a 15-day supply of the Sleek CitraSlim and then a Sleek Essence. Or you could get the basic kit and you could add on the Sleek Assist kit. That will get you the Sleek Tea, 3 packs of the Sleek Gum, a Sleek Essence, and a Sleek CitraSlim. Or you could go with the Sleek Advance. You're going to get that Sleek Tea, a 15-day supply of the Sleek CitraSlim, a 15-day supply of the Sleek Shake, 3 packs of the Sleek Gum, 1 Sleek Essence, and 2 Sleek Bars. And then, and this is what I usually do, I usually, when I'm stocking up at the beginning of the year, I get the Sleek Complete kit, and then I gift individuals my bars because I can't have them, but I will have 2 of the Sleek Teas, 2 of the Sleek Shakes, 2 of the Sleek CitraSlim, which is a 30-day supply, 5 of the Sleek Gum, 1 of the Sleek Essence, and 4 packs of the Sleek Bars. Again, you'll start with that basic kit, and then once you run out of your Sleek CitraSlim and Sleek Shakes, you can then reorder those. And that is what we want to share with you all today. We thank you so much for joining us, and for anyone that's going to be available to watch the replay. So with that, we will close the class out. Thank you, everyone. Have an amazing day.
Good job, Rachel.